Yo, yo, here we go. All my proofs of a globe are CGI cartoons. CGI cartoons. Do you like to draw with crowns? Would you like to be his neighbor? Globehead reality. So how come we do not see buildings tilting in the distance? We should see buildings tilting all the time, everywhere, every minute. You should never not see a building fucking tilting. Still waiting for NASA to zoom in on the Earth and show buildings and cars upside down in Australia. I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. Who's ready to go to Mars? Who's ready to go to Mars? Okay, are you beginning to see the picture yet? Picture of morons? We're dealing with morons here. When you wake up, the Earth is flat from the indoctrination. Boom! You just know it is. There's no turning back after that. Once you know, you know. You can't unknow after that. Sun tells you what time it is, the moon tells you what day it is, and the stars tell you what month it is. Just like a perfectly designed timepiece. If the Earth was flat, I could see the Rocky Mountains from Chicago. Wrong. The reality of the matter is that hundreds of miles cannot be compressed into the 90 degrees which separate your feet and your eyes. So when you're standing up, draw a line from your eyes to the horizon, and then draw a line from your feet to the horizon, and within that tiny 90 degrees, you cannot compress hundreds of miles. It's ridiculous. Not to mention, you can't see forever underwater either. Because water's dense, okay, and air can be dense as well, and you can't see forever through air because fucking there's shit in the fucking air. It's called dust particles, water particles. It goes on and on. It's ridiculous. Ever wonder why a rainbow shaped like a dome? Well, here's your answer. Because there is one above. It's repeatable, observable, measurable. The globe is scientific. Show me that scientific experiment again where they bend the ocean. When a simple science experiment proves your reality. Don't you love that? This is a dome. This is a dome. This is a dome above firmament. Everybody knew this for thousands of years. NASA comes along and starts lying to you, telling you you're a fucking accident, flying through space, you're a fucking ape, evolution, Big Bang. It's beyond ridiculous. When things explode in our reality, it destroys matter. They tell you the opposite. Things exploded, the Big Bang, and created matter. See how they teach you the reverse of truth and everything? It's ridiculous. Again, oh, hell no, hell no. God, get that motherfucking thing. Get that thing away from me. Good girl. Oh, loving the flat earth. Keep looking. If you're not willing to challenge your own beliefs, then you are your own most effective prison warden. Great job. Uh-oh. Way to go, David Pratt. I like the way he puts this. Ballistic rockets employ gyroscopes as the only means of position control. If the Earth was a spinning ball, then ballistic rockets would be useless without very rigorous and precise specific corrections accounting for the curvature of the Earth and its spin, whereas both the apparent speed of the globe at the launch position and at the target plus the minute direction of spin would have to be determined and loaded into the navigation system. Yet no ballistic rocket crew ever bothers to ponder upon such ridiculous matters. I added ridiculous. And this only means there's no curvature and no spin to Earth. Like the railgun team, the radar operators, the radio transmission specialists, the pilots, and the surveyors. The rocket people simply ignore the Earth as a globe with the spin, while considering them with minute attention every other element of trajectory and environment. This could only happen if, for all intents and purposes, the Earth is flat and motionless, annihilating the curve, annihilating it. Same exact clouds, 1978, 2017, they show you pictures and you believe it. You go to the next level and then you believe it. So you got the clouds here. These are identical. Look at the clouds. It's shameful. It's embarrassing. I already did this one. Yeah, you're not landing on that. It's ridiculous that you think you can. I don't debate flat earthers because I need my space. Kind of clever. Your local satellite repairman. There he is. Understand? Look at that flat horizon. Local satellite repairmen. They don't exist. I was told about the globe when I was around your age, but I never verified that it exists. And one day when I have a child, I can continue in this rich tradition of ignorance. Prove the Earth is a globe without using NASA. Oh my God, look at this. Local, illuminating local sun, illuminating flat. Flat. So you're looking at water contained here in this pool here. The water is contained here. Now, it will not curve. When that container breaks, if this wall here were to break, it will overflow into the water here and then level out again. It will never curve, okay? The only curving it's doing is it will be like the waterfall curving into the next container and then it'll go flat again. Oh yeah. I'm an ex-artillery soldier, 22 years service. Stupid, I know. Anyway, during the Gulf War in 91, we fired the guns in 110 at ranges of 15 plus miles plus, and we could see the shells explode on the horizon. It's flat. When doing the computations for fire missions, range elevation, wind speed, etc., the curvature of the Earth is not factored in because it isn't a factor. Go figure. Missile software programming doesn't calculate for gravity. I have experience of a short-range system, HVM Starstreak. It has a computation for gravity compensation. Basically, as it flies, it loses altitude because it's heavier than the air, and this drop is factored into the software. Gravity is bullshit. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth, face of the earth, the face, it's flat. Still haven't figured it out yet. Earth is flat and they know it. See this? Freemason bullshit. Okay, wait. Okay, so here's your supposed spherical trigonometry of a sphere with 3959 miles radius. Pythagorean theorem. Wait a second. Okay, so you're talking about a diameter, which means a cross of about 8,000 miles, right? Diameter, circumference of about 25,000 miles. That's what they claim. So what they claim, here's the chart, 8 inches drop per distance squared. You got it when you go out and try to find this, it doesn't exist. So go try to find that curve. It's hilarious. This is not even a conspiracy theory. The Earth is flat. Kyrie Irving on the Earth being round. Dad, Jimmy claimed some NASA images are cartoons. Well, Jimmy's wrong. Really? They're all cartoons. Okay, if you can't figure out that you're being lied to, this is what NASA gives you. Look at this thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that. I'm not sure that anybody can help you. Don't question me on Bill Nye the Science Guy, but you're just a puppet actor. Worked them. Atmosphere. Okay, this is great. Atmosphere. Positive pressure. Positive pressure inside this atmosphere. Vacuum of space. Negative pressure. Where's the barrier? Where's the barrier? You have to have a barrier here, right? According to their hocus pocus science, there's no barrier. It's okay. But according to reality, submarine at 10,000 feet, high pressure, inside low pressure, still barrier fucking critical. Critical. The barrier is critical in reality. In their fantasy, not critical. Not critical. Not a critical, very critical reality barrier with submarines, but not here for some reason. They changed it. It's ridiculous. So watch closely, children. I'm about to create a new gender. Okay, he's going to create a new gender. Okay, here's some ideas for your useless globes. Okay, globetards. This is why it matters. You think fake planets are more important than real people. NASA's spending billions of dollars of your tax dollars on imaginary space while real people fucking die of starvation, homelessness, etc. This should not exist. It doesn't have to. We have the technology. We have the abilities, but not the inclination, evidently. It's ridiculous. This right here infuriates me. This infuriates me. Knock off the flat earth crap, Simpson. But sir, I can see Chicago from Michigan. Your face when someone says they've seen the curvature from an airplane. It's ridiculous. These idiots. They're so programmed that they think they see curves. NASA just discovered 10 planets that could support life. If you believe this, I got news for you. This is fake news. Okay? Fake fucking news. The moon's alleged to orbit at Earth at a speed of 2,200 miles an hour. That's 2.98 times the speed of sound. Still think we landed on the moon, morons? Which you can't land on this fucking thing. It's not even, it's not physical. It's not dense. It's not a fucking dense rock you could land on. You idiot fucking retards. Okay, Neil the Moron S. Tyson. Today's Bengals winning overtime field goal was likely enabled by a 1/3 in deflection to the right caused by Earth's rotation. The Earth rotates underneath footballs, but not underneath hot air balloons and planes. Level unlocked, complete full retard mode. Level unlocked, completely unlocked. Reflection from a flat surface forms a mirror image. Okay, water level's flat. You get this symmetrical, perfectly symmetrical mirror image. Research flat Earth. How a normal picture is taken. You see the car there, and you snap the picture. NASA. How NASA takes a picture. Evidently layers, and you get this. It's a joke. An astronaut is Santa Claus for adults. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Space is Santa Claus for adults. Day and night coexist on a flat Earth. Okay? Because like a straight light at night, or like any flashlight at night, like any light, it has a limitation. And you get a, what is called a spotlight, parameter light, a parameter of the light. So, the Earth does not curve 8 inches every mile squared. The sun's not 93 million miles away. The Earth is flat. Boats don't disappear over the horizon. No human's ever been to space. And here you get a very, very close hotspot. Hotspots are only achieved by very close distances to their light source. So this cannot be 93 million miles away, or you would never have that. That cannot exist. So here we did. We flipped this photo upside down for you to teach you convergence and vanishing point. Do you suggest that these clouds are following curvature? Wake up. Okay? The horizon isn't Earth's curve, it's a horizontal vanishing